Hi Camille, how are you, darling? How you doing? I'm doing well. Please share that live on YouTube for me. I'm trying to get onto it. Um, Shikes. Trying to get onto my other stuff. It's not allowing me. What the heck? Alright. It's not allowing me, but that's fine. We can work without it. Hi, Angela. Thank you for being here, darling. All right, so we're ready. We can go on. Yeah, we're not stay long. A lunch hour with me. I've got to start one live what we call lunch with you know. Wanna say? We've got to start a live that we call lunch hour with V. How about that? Holy. I need to save names in my phone. Ouch. Hi, everybody. God bless, child. I see you. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. All right. Thank you, everybody. So, let me make sure because sometimes them phone you glitch and you know. All right. All right. I'm going to be showing you something. Please share the live. Look what love did to him, right? Please share the live. All righty. All right. I'm going to. Ooh, do I know how to switch this YouTube camera on? Wait, little man, come on to see it. So wait. And I have to remember I'm not so tech savvy, so I'm going to give me like a chance to catch myself. Alright. Can you see him? Have a good look at him. And please share the live. Alright. Camera always a shift. What happened? Alright, so I think both sides would have seen the picture I showed. Alright, Weenie, Waveney, how you doing? Christine, how are you? Marsha, how are you? Jeanette, how are you? Hopi, how are you? Carol, Rose, how are you? YouTube, good afternoon. Facebook, good afternoon. I'm streaming on both platforms because I start doing that so my content can be on my YouTube page. If everybody else is using my content, I think I have the right to use it. And yes, I have a YouTube page for a very long time, just that I didn't use it. So I decided I'm going to start using it again. So, all right. I think we have maybe 3,800 subscribers sitting over there. I haven't been giving them any content, so it only fear that my start treat on a good. What want to say? YouTube, talk to me. Who and who is here? Say good afternoon to Lady V if you're there. 25 of you? Say good afternoon. Be nice to me. I'm spending my lunch hour talking to you guys. I could have had my lunch But I decide I'm gonna give you all a minute out of the lunchtime. So come chat. Nice, sour. Oh, that treat myself. Face look nice and fresh. Always. I'm fine, dear. Hope you are too. Hey Jennifer, how are you, dear? All is well? You good? All right. So we get to 96 persons on Facebook, and we had 29 over YouTube. So we had to about 100, well, 103 now and 29. So we had to about what, 132? We can work with that. That's perfectly fine for us. We don't need anything more. So if you want to share so someone can come and have a look and have a listen and have a say, let's do that. But if you don't want it, that's perfectly fine. I get it. I understand, and it's okay. All right. Watch nice clean lady. Well, go and see a long time, you know, see, you know, when the party, we have to go bust a little one line one night, you know, we have to go do the road. Hey, that's what I said to Monique the other day. Monique kind of saw we live, we used to do road. What happened? Anyway, we stopped go parties and stuff like that. So I guess that's why just start watching this lady and I'm loving her. Is that true? You just start watching me and you're loving me? I am so grateful and I'm honored. Thank you so much. All right, keep watching. You may grow to love me some more or to not love me at all. You know, I'm just saying, but I hope I can, you know, maintain a level that will make you always feel proud to watch and to share and to continue to love me. All right. So we're gonna have a quick one this day. It's a lunch hour with Lady V. All right, I should be heading out soon. So this one's not going to be very, very long, but it's been on my mind to talk about it for a very long time. Just has not really had the chance to get around to it. And it's something that is pressing on my heart. It's something that I've been meaning to talk about for maybe a good 6 weeks or thereabout, if I'm not mistaken. But I haven't had that chance. Today I'm taking that chance to speak about it. And I want you to look and I want you to understand. Those of you who saw the picture I showed before, can you identify that you saw the pictures? Can you say, I did, or I saw it, or yes? On both platforms. YouTube, if you saw the picture I showed, let me know. Facebook, if you saw Mamacita, hola mama, que tal mi amor. All right, so if you saw the picture I showed earlier, indicate, let me know that you saw the picture. Rose, thank you for sharing. I appreciate the share. All right, YouTube, did you saw the picture I showed of a man just now? Who saw? Facebook is saying they saw it. So I want to know if you all saw it. Who saw the picture that I showed with a man just now? YouTube, did you see the picture? Did you saw the image? Who is this? What the heck? You can't WhatsApp somebody and ask them who is this. I don't think you have that right. Oh, it's my friend. Ah. I text my friend and my friend texts me back and asks me, who is this? This is the safe. YouTube, did you see the picture I show? I did not see it. All right, yes. YouTube, did you see the picture I showed of a man? I'm going to show it again for, who's this? Paulette. I'm going to show it again for you. YouTube, did you see the picture I showed of a man? I want to know if you see it, because if you don't see it, you would know what I'm talking about. So I want you to look at it. All right, what picture? So Evelyn didn't see the picture. No, I didn't. All right, so let's see. YouTube, one person saying they didn't see it. I'm going to show it for you, Nicole. So don't worry, you're going to see it. Evelyn, you're going to see it. Paulette, you're going to see it. Let me see now. Okay, cool. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, no, I didn't know. All right, so I'm gonna show it to YouTube first. All right, because two persons over there saying they didn't see the picture, and I'm allowing someone to come into the chat. So to come onto the Facebook chat. So let me show it to YouTube first. Where is my stuff? Where's my stuff? Come here. Can you see him now? YouTube, let me know if you can see the person that I'm showing you now. Gail, can you see him now? Nicole, can you see him now? Let me know if both, oh boy. Ow. Let me know if you're seeing. Can you see the person I'm showing? Hey, Julia, darling. All right, honey. Can you see who I'm showing? YouTube, can you see? I'm showing you a person, a gentleman. Can you see him? All right, y'all saying yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. All right. So Facebook say you didn't see who I showed. I'm going to show him back again. And I have permission to do this, just so you know. So don't come say anything if you don't know what you're going to be saying. I have the permission to do this, okay? Oh boy, my phone stick Facebook. Okay. All right. Can you see him now, Evelyn? Can you see him now, Tiny? Sandy, can you see him? Leonie, can you see? And my darling Julia, I know you know who is on the screen. All right? So everybody see who I'm showing now? All right, good stuff, good stuff. Can you see him? All right, good stuff. All right, so let's get into the thick of things. From time to time, life have a way of knocking us to our knees. Yes or no? From time to time, we have struggles with different things in life, different parts of our life. Sometimes we have mental struggles, sometimes we have emotional struggles, sometimes we have psychological struggles, spiritual struggles, financial struggles. There are many different struggles in life, and I'm sure I don't have anyone here that can truthfully say I don't have no form of struggle, or I do not understand struggles, or I cannot identify with struggles. I don't think I have one person here today that could truthfully say life has never knocked me down. Life has never knocked me down. Stuart Mission International, good afternoon. Life have a way of knocking us to our knees, and sometimes we don't get up because we don't have the help to get up. And sometimes when life knocks us down, society turns a blind eye to what we're going through, and they ostracize us, they marginalize us, and they cast us out and push us off into the corner, and that's where we stay. Now, many a times when I would speak about forgiveness, and I would speak about let's help and let's not turn up our nose at anything or anyone, we can't scorn, we can't judge, because we don't know the backstory, we don't know what happened, we don't know how things become this way, we don't know what happened, so we ought not to judge. And that is why, for me personally, I am very careful how I treat. I am very, very careful how I treat others, because I am not sure what will be my story and what will be my portion. I don't know what will happen to me. I don't know what will happen to my children. I don't know what will happen to my partner. I don't know what will happen to my loved ones. I don't know what will happen to you, my supporters. So I am always of the mind of God, where it says, where did I see you and not fed you? Where did I see you and not close you? When did I not let you in? Because we don't know who we're going to encounter in these streets. Sometimes we have to always remember what the word of God says, and we have to stand on it and live by it, because it is the guiding principle of living a decent and a proper life. So everyone go through some sort of struggle, right, Nicole? And I want you all to engage with me both on YouTube and on Facebook. All right, so if you see me looking both sides, because I'm trying to connect with my audience on both platforms, right? YouTube, so I'm looking at you now, YouTube, right? All right, Facebook, I'm looking at you now. So I want, Sonny, what's up? Can I get a big money? Or I mean, where you said, me forgot Western and I go collect it. You said it already, because me going out, because me have to pass down that side. I joke, me not even pass Western Union today. All right, because I go back to my office in a little while, but for an appointment, an afternoon appointment. But I've been planning to talk about this for some time. And when I look at this is a story that I want you to share. If you have not shared the live, I'm going to ask you to do so. And don't do it for me as a personal favor or anything like that. I want you to do this to encourage someone out there that it is never over until God says it's over. I want you to send this message out in the universe so someone can get it who is feeling at their lowest today and is thinking, my life no make sense. When me a bother with it for? Or society has looked at them and said, okay, he's over with, she's over with, he's cancelled, she's cancelled. Even those that are struggling with mental health, mental illnesses, mental challenges, because I'm telling you, the slope is so slippery. The line is so thin between sanity and insanity, sane and insane. And we don't know what can cause us to lose our grip. Now, when you see people lose their grip, don't go laughing at them. Don't go mocking and jeering them. Don't pass them at the street and throw garbage on them and do all kind of crazy stuff to them like we tend to do when we see someone that we think is out of their mind and they're not sitting well in, the head space, because you don't know what happened. But what I can tell you today is that with a little love, with a little care, if someone, thank you, London, if someone can just look at you and say, I see something in you, and that thing that I see in you, I am going to be committed to see through to fruition. I am going to speak life into you. And I'm going to be determined to stand committed with you, to walk with you, to stand with you, to pray with you, to love you through it, to see the best in you when you can't see the best in yourself. Sometimes all we need is just one person to look at us and say, I see the mess, but behind that mess, I see a message. I see the mess, but behind that mess, I see a man. I see the worry, I see the worries, but behind that worries and that worry, I see a woman. I see a person that God has made. I see my brother. I see my sister. And I will not be indifferent to their plight. I will not be indifferent to their struggle. I will not act as if I am above it. It could not have been me. I will not shun you. I will not scorn you. I will not, spit on you. I will not cast you to the side. I will not count you out. I will not say, get away, you good for nothing. Why are you still, whoa, you're, no, because at the end of the day, let me tell you, there's a purpose. There is a purpose for every life. Every one of us have a purpose. And yes, we will fall to our knees. Life does that to us all the times. But what we must always try to remember, regardless of life knocking us down to our knees, God will send angels from the east, from the west, from the north and the south to come and rescue us. I honestly believe in divine intervention. You may not see Christ as in the Christ form as we know it, but he will send someone. He will send an angel. He will send a rescue. He will send someone to see beyond the mess and see the man. He will send someone to see beyond the worry and see the woman. And today, I hope many of us will learn from this message. Let us look beyond the surface of what we see. Let us look beyond the front. Let us look beyond just the visible, the right now, in this moment where we're looking and we're saying, oh my God, oh, ooh, and all of that, because you don't know what is around the corner for you. And when we see the others that have fell down before us, we need to lend a helping hand to say, come, my brother, take my hand. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I will be your friend. This is what we ought to say to our sisters. Lean on me when you're not strong. If a person is struggling and all we can do is marginalize that person, ostracize that person, push them away, they feel no form of appreciation, no form of affection, no form of acceptance, no form of love. They feel unseen, they feel unheard. Then they will never get well, because all they really need is a little bit of love. Now, I don't want you to feel sad for the man that I show you. Don't feel sad for him. I want you all to be glad for him. Because out of every mess comes a message. And out of every bad comes a blessing. Life teaches you things, some lessons you had to learn. To get to where you are today, you had to go through some potholes, through some junctions, through some tunnels, some dark valleys, and some lows where you were alone and you felt like, oh my God, it's over. Your family cry for you night and day. They pray for you night and day. They show you the love that they could show you. But for what all they wanted for you was to see you well, was to see you whole. This young man that I'm talking about, his sister is in the chat, but I will not identify her. If she wants to do that, that's on her, but I will not identify her. If you don't want to do it, just no need if you don't feel like doing it. I'm just saying it like that. It's vague. All right, so his sister is actually in the chat. And let me say this to you. When I look at that young man in the first picture, typical lady people like you and I, vernacular, colloquial, a madman that. We see him and he come up and say, yo, give me a $2, let me get a food. Move from them man and go look work. Oh, me not get them the money, me not know how them come so. Me not know what them do to people, how them get fisty like that. Move man, move out of my way. You're too workless. Move and go bed man, turn stink. That's what most of us say to these people when we see them. Looking like the first picture I showed. Wrong or right? When we see these persons that are not in their right frame of mind, we tend to chase them because we don't want to have anything to do with them. For one, we are afraid of them. Am I lying? Come on, answer me. YouTube, what you say? Come YouTube, everyone goes through some sort of struggle. So true. When we see these type of person looking like the picture I show, and we shun them most of the times, sometimes some of us have a little different art where we'll offer them meals. Sometimes we would even offer them something to eat, because we just don't want any part of them. If we're not afraid of them, we condemn them. We think they bring the come upon their self because they didn't do this, they didn't do that, they waste their time. It was because they have engaged in this, is retribution, is what they have done to other people, and you get out my way, and all sorts and kinds of things. Wrong or right? Come on, talk to me. I like an interactive live. I don't like when we are on live and nobody's saying anything. I want us to interact on this. Some people spit on them. Some people even kick them. Some people throw cold water upon them. Some people dash garbage upon them. Some people fling their heat and left food upon them. Some people want to beat them. All sorts and kinds of things. We abuse them most of the times. The few of us that are kind to them, night baby, the few of us that are kind to them is few and far in between. And you know this to be true. And you know this to be true. Come on, don't be a hypocrite here. Don't you know many times when we see challenged people, mentally strained people, we tend to take this dismissive approach. We push them to the side. Donna Marie Curtis, how you doing, hon? And we tend to just cast them away. We scorn them because they're now dirty and they're filthy and they're in rags and they're smelly, and even the family, even their very own family, do not want anything to do with them many times. Many times even their own families wants nothing to do with them, and you know this is the truth I'm speaking. Yeah? Because all of us have that one family member that is not fully there, fully here. And we don't necessarily embrace them. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be fair. We don't go down to town and see someone in that condition and hug them. Am I right, Jaysha? Singer Irie, we're right. Evelyn, Marva, Jamrock Goodies, Julia, TT Pastor, Nadia Owen, Sachel, Olive Jagai, Angela Toms, Joan Davis. Am I right? We would not go downtown looking all clean and nice. We took our shower. We have on our expensive fragrance. We in our decent clothes. We're looking beautiful and wonderful, right, Evelyn? We would not go down to town and see a vagrant on the side of the street and hug him, a warm embrace, and hug him and kiss him on the side of the face, because in our mind at that point in time he's unclean, right, Annie, my best friend? He's unclean, right, darling? So let us not be any hypocrite over here. We park them aside. If it's our family and we can get them in a mental home, that's the most we will do, and we will pay the bills. We are not going to go downtown. Even if it is your husband, your brother, your whatever, you may talk to them. You may give them food. You may try to get them a bath 2 times, 3 times a week. Change their clothes. So, because you still love them and they're your family, and you are not going to park them to the side, but you will not just go down in your clean clothes and see the madman sit down next to the garbage heap. I dash out and I tear out the garbage and I go through the garbage and have himself messy and dirty and his fingernail and dirty, and he have an all kind of wire upon his hand, and in here become mat now like 3 big clumps. You are not going to hug and kiss him. Even if it is your biological son, you're not going to do it. You will first try to get him to get washed off, clean up, and stuff like that. Am I right? It's not because you no longer love them, but they're no longer in the condition for you to deal with them from an affectionate place, physical affection. So, I'm not lying. So that man I showed you, I don't know if you saw Annie. It looked like you came in late, but I don't know if you saw the picture. If you didn't, let me know, Han. That picture that I showed you of that man is my friend's brother. All right? That picture is my friend's brother. And when we look at that picture that we saw, we would call him a vagrant. I did not see. Annie, did you see the picture, Annie? Anne-Marie, did you see the picture? We would call him a vagrant, and we would scorn him for those of us who never knew him. That man lives in Barbados. I was in Barbados, somebody help me. I was in Barbados, I think in June. I was in Barbados June. And I saw that man on the road, not knowing that he's my friend, brother. And he walked up to me and asked me for something to eat. I would have extended that thing because that's how I am. But he could not have walked up to me and said, "Can I get a hug?" And I said, "Oh my God, move. Oh, stop it, somebody. Because I wouldn't want him to hug me. If I knew that it was my friend's brother, I still wouldn't want him to hug me. I would have held his hand. Maybe I would have given him a fist pump. And I would have given him my money and said, "Take care of yourself, you hear? One day you go, all right." But I wouldn't take a hug from him. And none of us would. None of us would. What is happening in St. Vincent? Now, that man that you saw, for those of you who haven't seen it on Facebook, I'm going to show you the picture again, and I don't want you to feel sorry for him because there's no need to feel sorry for him. All right? As I say, he's my friend's brother, and I am telling you there's no need to feel sorry for him. Let me see. Annie, look at the screen. Annie, look now, honey. I'm showing you the man on the screen. Have a good look, guys. Oh, my flash is on, so it going to glare the light. But that's fine. You'll see. That's the man that I'm talking about. Can you see him now, honey? And Annie, I want to know if you can see him. And it's not a joke, Jay Shaw. Can you all see that I'm showing you? Annie, can you see him, Annie? Carnis, you say you didn't see him. Can you see him? All right, so I have to navigate these phones. So that's my friend's brother. He lives in Barbados. When we see a man like that in Antigua, we consider him to be a vagrant, right? And then we look down on them, we scorn them, we chase them, we kick them, we spit on them, we dash water upon them, we fling rubbish upon them. What I'm saying, we not maybe you, maybe not me, but we know what we see happen to these people. People abuse them to the core. Sometimes you see them people bust up their head on the side of the road. People do all manner of evil to them. Now, right? And we know this to be true. Now, if you are not looking, YouTube, I'm going to show you first, and then Facebook, I'm going to show you. YouTube, if you're listening to me and you're not looking at the screen, you need to look at the screen now. I'm going to be showing you a photograph of something. Have a good look at the screen, YouTube. If you're not looking, if you're just listening, you need to come to the phone. If you're on YouTube and you're only listening and you're not watching, look at the phone screen, because I'm not going to be showing it twice. I'm showing it once. Hey, TT. Hey, Drew Marie. Make sure y'all are looking. That man you saw earlier. Oh, my God. My phone, come on. That man you saw earlier is this man. This man in the picture with the lady is the man you saw in the photograph earlier. The photograph with the vagrant man is this man in the pink in the shirt standing here in this photograph with the lady. I hope you all see him. Take a good look. My phone, man. Me have to take off this timer, you know. Have a good look. This is the man you saw. So the picture of the man being a vagrant on the road is this man. So you see, is a handsome man. You all can see that, right? All right. Let me show it to Facebook now, because I'm streaming on both. All right. Let me show it to Facebook. Facebook couldn't about a feel now. You say, oh, YouTube see it first, because I know no jealous bad. Come on now. Facebook, here you go. This is the man I show you. YouTube, did you all see him? This is the man that I showed you just now. Remember, I just showed you a man that looks like a vagrant. This man in this photograph is actually that man. So you can see, you can clearly see he's a very handsome man, right? You can see that, right? Very handsome, very sweet. You can see that. This is a man that in hindsight, if we're single and we did see him in a good place and good time, would I say him look cute? No, because he really look cute. So come, we're not being no hypocrite now. We would have seen him and say, oh my God, he's so handsome. Look at his face. He's cute, right? That's what y'all would have said. When I did no dash way. Just needed some love. Wow, great transformation. So, I have to be careful now, because I hang up my live and I realize that what I'm doing, because my head no good. Because I'm not good with phones. So, guys, I showed you a picture of the man being a vagrant, right? So, let me go back now and I'm going to take you through something. So, you would have to be paying close attention. YouTube, I'm going to show it to you after. Let me show it to Facebook first. Come on, guys, look at the screen. You cannot be listening now. You have to be looking. This is the man I showed you, right? This is the man. No worry about my nails. I need to sort that off. Don't worry about that. All right, this is the man I showed you. This is the man I showed you afterwards. Right? And this is the man today. The first picture that I showed you was the same man. The second picture I showed you was the same man. And this picture is this man. Come close. Screenshot it so you can read it for yourself in your own time. Screenshot it so you can read it for yourself in your own time. Back again. Have a good look. See what it says? Fresh start. Fresh start for former addict, right? This is the newspaper in Barbados doing a write-up about the vagrant that used to be in the street that we would call a vagrant, right? This is the man, right? Come on. Should have cropped that before. And then this is the man. All right? All right, let me show it to YouTube and then we will continue talking Facebook. Give me 1 second. YouTube, come on, you need to be on the screen now. You some things. Oh boy, them phone. YouTube, make sure you're looking. That's the man. That's the man. And that's the man. And you see what the caption says? Come here. You all can see this caption very clearly. All right. So I guess we all up to speed now. And I'm going to wrap it up. All right. Now, that man, all he needed was someone to believe in him. That man, all he needed was someone to see beyond the mess and see the man. Today, I want to thank God for that woman in the picture that is standing next to him, who is now his wife. That lady in the photograph with him is now his wife. He was cast down. He was ostracized. He was marginalized. He was not accepted. He was scorned. He would have been abused by many. But a woman saw beyond the mess, and she saw the man God created. She saw that all he needed was someone to believe in him, someone to stand beside him, someone to commit to see him through. And that woman done that. She did that. A wife like that is one that all of us should say congratulations. I'm asking everyone in the chat today to simply say congratulations to the lady. Job well done. Come on now. When we see things like these are the things we ought to be reporting. These are the messages we need to be pushing forward out in the universe. These are the things we ought to highlight. Because these are the messages that get another one that is down to come up. So I need everyone, 275 of you, I want to see 275 congratulations. Come on now, don't hitch. 275 congratulations I want to see going out. Come on, TT, where your congratulations? Come on, thank you, Jamrock Goodies. Job well done. Hervalyn, thank you. Right? I want to see congratulations to that lady, and I hope the sister will forward this live to her. All right? I am just going to say this. Don't count us out. All of us have been down. All of us have been down. All of us have been knocked down. All of us have suffered from something, some form of struggle, some form of challenge. And all we need is one person to look at us and say, I believe. All we need is one person to say, oh my God. Look at all this mess. But I see a man. Look at this painting, right, Alele? But I see the picture. Come on now, man. Come on now. Come on, flood love for this lady. These hearts on the screen is not for me. We're sending them to that wife. Madam, I want to tell you thank you. Ma'am, I don't know you. I don't know your name. I never asked. I could have, but I wouldn't even say it here. Well, the paper maybe show that. I'm not sure. But I'm going to say to you, thank you. Thank you so much for seeing beyond the mess and seeing the man. Thank you so much, ma'am. We appreciate you. We respect you. Today we give you honor. You are deserving of it. One not dead, no dash way. One not dead, no dash way. Everybody deserve love. Sometimes we see some people going on all crazy and stuff, losing their minds, going in the wrong direction, and we laugh and we chastise them. But to every one of you that's doing that to someone of an unsound mind, I want to say shame on you. Shame on us. Shame on you. And when you exploit an unsound mind's person's situation for gain, shame on you. Because you have no training, no knowledge in mental illness. You have no psychological background. You do not know anything and how easily we can trip and we can break. Aisha, I love you. But the point is, we keep going around and piling on, pouring on, fueling and casting down and chastising and everything. Sometimes all someone need is just to feel accepted, just to feel seen, to know that someone believes in them, to feel love, to feel appreciated, to be treated with a little respect. Sometimes that's all it takes to change the situation. If every time we see someone struggling, we cast them down, and we come up with all these in our head to say this and that and that and that and that, and we need to stop. We're not trained in that department. I have a degree in psychology, and I cannot diagnose these things. I'm not a psychiatrist. Yes, my naked eyes may show me a few things. Based on my training, it may explain some behaviors. Based on the knowledge of me working around and with persons that have challenges, I may be able to say this looks like, this is the pattern, this is symptoms and signs of, but I am not able to come and diagnose a person via a phone screen. So just looking at you through the phone screen, I can tell, oh, that's schizophrenia. I can tell, oh, that's autism. Oh, that's dyspraxia. Oh, that is this. Oh, that's bipolar. Oh, that is OCD. I can't do that. Even with a degree in psychology. I can't. So I don't think any of us truly can. And sometimes what we need to understand when we see persons going off the rails, we need to embrace them. We need to say, I'm going to stand with you. We need to say, I see the better part of you that you can't see right now. It looks bad, but I see the blessing. It looks messy, but I see the message. I see the man. I see your worries. I see. But I see the woman. Come on now. Come on now. We need to start look beyond the surface. We're too surface people. We're too much of a surface people. All we see is what we see, right, Julia? The little at the front is what we see. We don't try to see the good in other people. We saw them mess up today, and from now until judgment, they are the demons, they are the devils. They can't change in our minds. Someone slip, someone fall. Let them stay down there. Come on now. A little love goes a long way. I said it the other night and I'm going to say it today again. Sometimes we're driving on the road, right hand? We see a little stray dog, mangy, ribsy, cagey, a little stray dog. Our heart break because we're animal lovers. We pick that dog up. We take that dog home. We run in the store. We buy a collar. We buy a leash. We buy a little dog pan. We buy a dog shampoo. We buy some long gloves. Come up here and we get some disinfectant and we go scrubbing down that dog. We start feeding that dog. We give it a name. We start pouring love on the dog. We come from work in the heat and we see the dog. Hey, Betsy. Hey, Rex. Hey. And we call the dog. They now know their names. Someone is actually playing with them. Hey, hey. One morning you're walking down the step to leave and you take a glance in the dog's direction and you realize you have a new dog downstairs. Nice, fluffy, full coat. All the patches are gone. That was a dog when you saw it first. You thought it was on the brink of death. You thought that dog would not make it. We didn't expect that dog to be around today. Maybe someone had it. Maybe someone owned it and it got sick. And they threw it out on the road, hoping a car or something. But guess what happened? We have to understand. Love conquers all. Love covers a range of things. Love gives us the power to forgive. Love gives us healing. It gives us peace. When we can love someone beyond their mess. When we can see beyond the painting to see the picture. When we can feel the pain of your infirmities. When we can say as a people, his problems are my, her struggles are my struggles. Until all women are free, no woman is free. Human rights is woman rights. Until we can say that. Until we can say if it was done to him, it is wrong. And if it was done to her, it is wrong. And until we can say, he may not look his best today, but I see the future where he will look great. Today he's a mess, but tomorrow he's going to be a message because that's a masterpiece over there that God created. Love covers a range of things. It conquers all. It's all. Look at a baby. So fragile, so frail. A little breast milk, a little water, and a little love. Few minutes, they're crawling on the floor. Before you know it, they're toddlers. Then we call them terrible twos. Then they're preschoolers. Before we know it, they're in primary school. They're graduating and they're becoming professional. Just a little love. Just like a plant. You have a plant outside, it's dying. Go out there and dig up the soil at the root. Pour some water, touch the plant, put your hands on it and talk to the plant. Give it love. And you would be so shocked to see how the plant bloom. That man, many of us, as we saw him in the first condition, we would have shunned him. But I want to thank God today for that woman who saw beyond the mess. She saw beyond the matted hair on his head. She saw beyond the stomach looking so malnourished and all that stuff. She saw beyond him walking the streets considered to be a vagrant. That woman is a decent woman. That woman is a woman of caliber and substance, of class. She could have chosen any other man, because she has what it takes to get another, and a great man. One that we would want to think is more on her level, in her caliber, where she's at. But she didn't want those men. She wanted, or rather, she didn't love those. She loved this man. She saw beyond the mess. She wasn't looking for anything that was glittering and glitzy and bright, light, camera, everything. She wasn't looking for fame. She needed a companion. And I am going to trust and I'm going to believe that this man will make her the proudest wife ever. Chef Noel, big up yourself. I love you in real life. You're such a sweetheart. Right? And I just want to say to us today, let's not cast anything out. As Jamaicans would have said in a vernacular, when no dead, no dash way. And it not over until the fat lady sing. I'm sure even you, his sister that is here, at one point in time maybe would have thought that would have been his portion. But your prayers and the prayers of your family held and kept him. And I just want to say, I am so grateful. Listen, when the sister showed me, the sister told me of the situation, and I was like, oh my God. When she sent me the first picture, my heart broke, my eyes welled up with tears. Because it's a woman that I genuinely love, the sister. She's a sweetheart. We have a beautiful relationship. And she told me that she's going down there because she's going to attend her brother's wedding. That's how she come to even mention it to me. And then she showed me the picture of the brother. And she told me the story. And I said to her, can I talk about it? That was maybe 5-6 weeks or so ago, my friend, somewhere around there. And I can't, and every time I say I'm supposed to talk about it, I don't want to talk about it when I'm talking about any other topic. Because I want this to stand on its own merit. Right? And when she sent me the photograph, how he cleaned up so nicely. When she sent me the photograph of the wedding, oh my God. And then when I saw the write-up in the newspaper, thank you, Angela, I see you working over there. And I said, my God, somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to see this. So today I want to say to someone, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what your struggles is. I don't know if it is substance abuse. I don't know if it's just natural mental illness. I don't know what your condition is. But what I can tell you, God is not through with you yet. Don't throw in the towel because he did not throw away the clay. I want to tell somebody today, God is not through with you yet. Did you hear me? If you're thinking you are suicidal, no, you're not that. Today we speak over your life. We speak life into every dry bone. We speak revitalization. We speak rehabilitation. We speak refreshment. We speak renewal. You're going to make it. God is not through with you yet. He did not throw away the clay. If you're broken, he can put you back together again. If you're shaken, stay still. That is what the altar is for. Whatever it is that is hurting us, that's where we go. That's where we go to the potter's house. That's where we go to get our mending and our healing and our restoration. Today I want to encourage someone who is looking at your life and your situation and is saying, God, it don't make no sense. I know we have parents here that are looking at their sons and daughters and saying, why did I even bother to bring you in this world if this is how you're going to embarrass me? Don't say that. I know we have parents here today that are saying these children that we brought here is a disgrace. Look at how they're tearing down the family name. Look at what they're doing. Look at how they're living. And it is a reflection. I hear you. I understand you. I am in that very position with you. But what I can tell you, don't count your children out. Don't count your children out. Every family have this one sore thumb in it. Every family that I know have a sore thumb. Every family. No family is perfect. No family have it all together. None of us have the perfect life. Your children may not be living the way you taught them, the way you would want them. They're not walking in your footsteps. And I know, yes, it's a reflection of you to society. And that's what people want to say and think and believe. But I want to tell you, it's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of the challenges that they are facing. It's not a reflection of you. Don't you dare kid yourself. Don't beat yourself. Don't hit your head against a wall and say it is a reflection of me. It is a reflection of sin. It is a reflection of the challenges. It is a reflection of demons that is going after our children, our family, our marriages, our homes, our business, our lives in general. So I don't want you to beat yourself and say, oh, because it's not a reflection of you. And as much as it hurts, because it has to hurt, I can tell you it hurt. Because it hurt like hell on my feet. Them shoes, yeah, them about me, heal them bad. But I'm going to wear them with pride. And I'm going to wear those shoes with dignity. And the reason why I'm going to wear them so well is because I know the God who I serve. I know the God in whom I believe. I know the God that tells me I am his own and that he will perfect the things that concerns me. Don't my daughter concern me? So if God made a promise to me that he will perfect the things that concerns me, won't he make her perfect when the time is right? Maybe her mess will give a message likewise. So to all the mothers out there that are feeling like a failure, you failed at parenting your child because they're doing things different. Don't bother with that. Don't throw no pity party. Hold firm. Hold strong. Your turn is coming. What I can say to you, don't stop loving those babies you bring here. You made them as babies. They're now adults. They're not going to come to breast and suckle anymore. They're going to listen to what the voices is telling them. They're going to do what is they're led to do. They're going to gravitate to the things that are glittery, the things that are shiny and bright, which are the things of destruction. But you have to understand, if you can hold strain on your emotion, if you can just love them enough to see beyond the mess at the front, just love them a little longer, a little harder. Pray one extra prayer a day for them. Pray it from a place where it's brokenness. Take your broken pieces to God and show him them and say, this is all I have. He is my broken pieces. This is my offering. I can tell you today that he will not turn a deaf ear or a blind eye to your call. He will hear you. Maybe not on the day or in the way you'd want him to, but I guarantee you, he is listening to your prayers. He is watching those tears. God answers prayer. Believe me when I tell you. Don't give up. I know children out there that are hurting because they're lacking the love of a mother, the love of a father, the affection, the attention, the acceptance, the time. I want to tell you, don't let go. Don't let go. Maybe your biological mother can't love you enough. Did you hear me? Maybe she does not have the capacity to love you enough. But God is going to send another woman that can love you more than enough. Maybe your biological father cannot accept you, but your heavenly Father have already accepted you. And he will send divine helper and destiny helper, divine interventor and destiny helper to intervene in your affairs, to love you like a father should. I can say it loud. Y'all know Nathan. Nathan considers me to be his mother. Nathan is not my biological child, but you can't tell him that because of how I treat Nathan, because of the love I show Nathan, because of how I embrace Nathan, because of how I stand next to Nathan, because of the way I support Nathan. When Nathan was at his worst and all he wanted to do was go home and take his rest, permanent rest, I stood in the gap for Nathan. And I said, devil, you will never get Nathan. Not as long as I know how to kneel and pray. Look at Nathan today. I hear you say a prayer for my son. These words is, yes, thank you, Jesus, that we have a witness. So I want to say to anyone that is feeling less than yourself today, whether it is a mental challenge or a struggle, I want you to know that you're not alone. It may look like a mess now, but there will be a message. You may look like a mess now, but I want you to remember, you are a masterpiece. You may not see the God come down from heaven in the white light, but he's going to send someone. He's going to send an angel. There are many foot soldiers down here for Christ, and he will send one in your direction. Just keep on believing. Now, I must tell you, when you're hoping and you're praying, you got to let go. So whatever it is you were holding on to for some time, you got to let it go. If it is you are holding on to bitterness, I hate my mom because she didn't do this. I hate my dad because he didn't do that. You'll have to let those go. You can't accept anything with your hands full. You can't catch an opportunity with your hands closed. If your heart is filled with rage and hate, God cannot dwell there. He will never come there. When your heart is filled with hate and rage, God can never come into your heart because there's no space for him. There's no space for him. He will not dwell among hate, anger, and bitterness, because those things is not of God. I call on us today as people to remember how to love. Hey, Carmen Rowe. I call on us, Wagwan Debbie, to remember. Debbie, I'll be in Canada November the 11th. I call on you to remember how to love, how to forgive, and how to let go. Today, if you are here and this message is for you, don't take it lightly. It is for someone else also. Can you please go ahead and share this message? You're not sharing the message for me. You're sharing this message to give someone hope. I would love to see 196 shares because we have 196 persons here. I would love to see 45 shares on YouTube because we have 45 persons over there. Let us remember that love can heal anything. Angela, if you're still here, take out those comments at the bottom for me. The one with the country name, please and thanks. All right. So I just want to say, if we can love the broken, they can be healed, they can be mended. If we can love the lost, they can be found. If we can love the down and out, they can be in and up. Let us use love. Let us use love to conquer all the eight of this world. Love, love. Hate, eight. It's the same energy. What it takes for you to love is what it takes for you to eat. It's a choice. It is simple. Whatever energy you'll have to expel on hating, you'll have to do the same for loving. Think about it. Just visualize it the way I just said it. Hate, eight. Love, love. Hating, 18. Loving, loving. You drop the E on both, right? So you can realize it's the same energy. So if you can hate, then you have the capacity to love. It's just the reverse. If you have the capacity to hate anyone, you have the capacity to love everyone, because it's just the reverse. Instead of going left, you go right. That's all. Now remember, you and I don't know what lies ahead of us. We don't know when we will lose our mental state. Life is such that it takes very little. It's a thin line. A very thin line. And we don't know when we could slip over that line. Life comes at us, and it comes at us really fast. Sometimes when life hits you, it knocks you off your feet, and it knocks you so low down in the valley. By God, you can't get back up on your own. You have to send a destiny helper to grab you, to bring you up. Let's be that destiny helper that will go down in the valley and stretch a hand down, extend a ladder to say to our brothers and sisters down there to come up. Come up. Come up. Today I call everyone down in the valley to stretch your hands up and trust that God will send someone to stretch a hand down to pull you out. You're not alone. We are in this together. One a dead, no dash way. It's never over until it's over. In this world, we have enough hate. What we need right now is more love. Can you commit to giving love? Can you commit to loving the unlovable? Can you commit to loving the ones who hurt you? Can you commit to say, irregardless of, in spite of, even though I love you? Can you say, I love you with the love of God? I love you as my brother. I love you as my sister. Can you say that? Will you make room in your heart today so Christ can dwell there? Because he will never dwell where the hate is. I can tell you that much. Where there's hate, there's no God. God is love. To know God is to know love. You can't know God and not know love. You can't be about God and you're not about love. Love covers a range of things, a multitude of things, and it conquers all things. If you really love God, you have to love your brothers. You have to love your sisters that are down here. Don't let anybody fool you and tell you, I love God. But the brothers and the sisters down here that we can see, we don't love them. You can't love God and don't love who God created. Impossible. Impossible. Many persons that are Christians and Bible believing people and religious people and all kind of stuff will not make it in because they said, they claimed they love God, but they couldn't love God's unmade. They couldn't love God's likeness and image. They couldn't love their brothers and their sisters that God created. They just couldn't. They just couldn't. You can't love the God that you have never seen, Aisha. But the sister that you see every day, you don't love. There's no way you can love the God that you have never ever seen. But you can't love the brother that you actually can see? How? How? How can I love someone that I've never seen? Yet I can't love who I see? We're one body. We are one body. Get that, know that. We are one body. We are all children of the Most High God, whether you like it or you don't like it, whether you like me or you don't like me. You are my sister, and I love you with the love of God. Whether you like me or you don't like me, you are my brother, and I love you with the love of God. He has commanded me to love you, so I am going to love you. We are one body. He is our Father. He is our Father. That makes you my brother. That makes you my sister. And yes, I'm going to love you. I am going to love you. So today I just showed you that. Share that story with you rather, and showed you those pictures to remind you that you are good enough. You are worthy. That God is not through with you yet. You're going to make it. And that your life may look like a mess right now, but there will be a message. Right now, you looks like a mess. But days to come, you're going to see your magnificent masterpiece. Don't let the mess bother you too much. Don't let the mess that we can see right now pushes us away too far, where we withhold love. I know when the mess is messy. But at the end of the day, out of that mess, there will be a message. Out of that mess, there's a magnificent masterpiece that was created by the Most High God. And never, ever forget that. Hey Val, hey Joan, hey Donna, hey Andrea. Angela, yeah, work, man. Hold them for me there. I'm not reading comments. Right? So, that's just what it is. All of us had our ups and downs. All of us hit rock bottom from some time. If you haven't already, look out for it. None of us get to go scotch-free. He bear the cross, all of us can go scotch-free. We will have to go through trials and tribulation. Today, I want to say to that young man, I am so super proud of you, sir. If you happen to see this message, I want you to know that I love you, I respect you, and I am so proud of you. I'm not just proud of who you are today. I'm proud of who you are then, who you are now, and who you will be. I loved you in the first picture, the second and the third, and I will love you going forward. I will be praying for you, and will be praying you strength, strength like no other. I will be praying for your union. The Bible never tells me to appreciate anyone. It tells me to love. Okay? The Bible never tells me to appreciate my sisters or my enemies or my neighbors. The Bible tells me to love my neighbors. The Bible tells me to love my enemies. So I can't appreciate them. And anyone you appreciate, you love. But at the same time, that's your position, and I can respect that. let's just say it's a beautiful story. Let's look at this couple and emulate the love that we see there. Let's look at that wife and pray to have a heart like hers. Let us look at that wife and say, oh my God, if all mothers could think like her, if all wives could think like her, if all women could think like her, this world would be such a beautiful place. Such a beautiful place. Woman of God, you're a blessing to the hurt. Woman of God, you are a true gem. You are what we would call a wife extraordinaire. You are more than just an average wife. You are the epitome of class, integrity, morals, decency, love, grace, understanding. I applaud you, woman. I applaud you. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Valda? I applaud you. And young man, oh my God, you clean up nicely. You're so handsome. You two are a beautiful couple. You, oh my God, look at them. They look so compatible. Just look at the pictures. They're just so compatible. We're happy for you. Thank you so much for being who you are. Thank you for sharing your story and your journey with us. Thank you, my friend, for sharing your brother's journey with me. I truly appreciate it. I'm honored. I'm grateful. Thank you so much for allowing me to showcase it. Awesome. Guys, if you ever go to Barbados and you happen to see this gentleman, give him a hug for me. Sis, when you go back to Barbados and you see your brother, give him a hug and let him know this one is coming straight from Lady V. And if ever I'm going to Barbados anytime soon, I'll let you know so I can see him personally to give him that hug for myself. And it's not just for him. There's a hug for his wife too. I'd like to hug the two of them so much because those people renew my faith and many other persons' faith. Their story is one of love. Their story teaches us never give up. Never give up. Keep loving the ones. Oh boy, I need the sun is coming off the sea, so the glare is coming right in my eye. You're going to see it on my glass. You see it? The glare. I'll see if I can move it a little. All right, so it is what it is. I'm gonna leave you guys. Again, for those of you who have not seen it, let me show you. If you came in late, I'll just show you the pictures because I'm gonna be running now. All right, so I'm gonna be showing you the pictures that I'm talking about. So if you didn't see, here you are. Look, Facebook, this is you on the jump first. This is what we're talking about. Coming from here, coming from right here, that's a vagrant in Barbados. You can see that. There is the couple. This is the man in the first picture, which is wife, is now wife, recently married, okay? And here is a picture of the wedding. There's a feature of them in the newspaper in Barbados, okay? All right, so if you didn't see, you didn't see. All right, that's them. And that was him when he was knocked down by life, by struggles. All right? Let me show it to YouTube, and I'm going to be closing. Me catch a live when it done. You catch a live when it done? All right. Let me try and show it to my YouTube people who came in afterward. I'm going to be running now, so let me try and show you. So this is the man that I'm talking about here. You can see that's a vagrant for what we would consider to be. But, oh boy, what did I do? What did I do? That's him and his brother, him and his wife. That's my friend's brother and his wife, all right? And that's them being married. It's featured in the newspaper in Barbados. Look what it says up here. Fresh start. All right. So, I'm going to say to us in closing, it doesn't matter. No, hold on. The glare is in my eyes. I can't see. Hold on. One sec. I have to go put some stuff outside. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. So I just want to say sometimes we're going to go through difficult times. Sometimes we're going to go through great hardship. And I know we can lose hope. We can lose faith. We can give up. You don't know what is around the corner. Tomorrow, any one of us could be like the first picture of him. And that is up here. We could be there tomorrow. And for those of you that are down there, you could be the last picture of him tomorrow. We don't know what the future holds, but we do know who holds that future. And that's why we have to continue to love. And that is why we have to continue to love. I'm sure I could get it if I wanted to. That's why we have to continue to love. We have to continue to pour out. And that is why I want us to remember forgiveness is a language that we ought to understand. Acceptance. We need to meet people where they are. We need to try to understand what people are going through. And before we run to jump, to tear down, and to rip and to destroy, let us try to help to build more. The same energy it takes to eat is the same energy it takes to love. Choose love today because God is love. When you choose love, you choose God. Be careful how we treat each other, as we don't know who we're entertaining. Like the Bible says, you're going to ask, where did I see you, and not feed you, not clothe you, not let you in. We don't know who we're entertaining along the road, along the journey. Let us try to be good stewards. Let us try to remember that we're all humans. Let us remember we're from the same vine. Our Father is the same Father. It makes us connected. It makes us family. It means this is your brother. This is your sister. Like when I would have said, my brother and my sister from another mother. Now I understand that there are times the wrath will get in us and the hurt will take center stage. When that happens, pick yourself up, brush yourself off, get back on. Don't make, because today you didn't ride as high, you stay down, come back up. People will always look at the minute you had a fall down and say, oh, but you did fall down. No, no, no. That's what the altar is for. It's for forgiveness. That's why the altar stays open. That's why he didn't throw away the clay, because he knew you were going to fall. He knew you were going to get broken. He knew you would need mending. Some of us need a total remolding and to be put back together again. Whatever you need, go to the potter's house. Believe God for what you believe. Trust God to come through for you. Always know this. It is never over until it's over. Doesn't matter what your struggles may be today. I must let you know your life matters. Your dreams are valid. And yes, you are enough. Do not use a permanent solution for a temporary problem. Do not use a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Nothing in this life is permanent. And there is no pain that prayer can't heal, can't fix. There's nothing you're going through that God can't turn around. There's no situation so dim, so dark that God cannot walk in the midst, intervene, and turn it around. So in your mess today, I want you to remember there will be a message. You will rise like a phoenix from the ash. You will rise again. This moment of down for you, it's not permanent. You will rise again. You'll rise up. God is going to raise you up. Don't let go. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't crumble. Cry if you must, but maintain your prayer. Maintain your faith of believing change is going to come. Today, I want to thank you for giving me the time and space in your home, in your space, in your cars, at your work, wherever you are. And I want to say a special thank you to my friend in the comment section. All right. And I want to thank the new person that follows me on YouTube. I thank my moderators over YouTube for keeping the chat ungraded. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate. Thank you. And over here we don't have moderators yet, but I'm working to get that sorted out. I just need to find someone that is always on the live. All right. You will subscribe to me if I say your name. All right. I'm not going to say your name, so don't subscribe. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So, all right. So that's that. All right. So, Hamar, you finally catch a live? Okay. Tanika Duffus, what? Don't throw it away. No. And trust me, believe me. This one should be one for all of us to watch and to think very deeply. I thank you all for giving me your time. What time it is now? I have to run. I have to go do my duty. I have a afternoon meeting, and that's what it is. I love y'all. Stay safe out there. This is your girl, Lady V, as you all know. Too bad I did it. What you did? What you did? What your name? Jupad. What you did? What you did? Oh my God. You get the notice, don't? Big up yourself. All right. So thank you, everyone. It was more than a pleasure seeing you. I want to extend a special thank you to JR. All right. Big up yourself, darling. Thank you so much. And that's it for me. I'm going to run and have a blessed rest. Jesus. Blessed rest of the afternoon. If you can be good, be careful. If you don't have nothing kind to say, don't say anything at all. And just remember that God is love. Love covers a range of things. And you too gonna be needing that love. Open up your heart. Make room for God. Make room so He can dwell there. Clear the clutter. The bitterness, the anger, the unforgiveness, the fact that we can't forget what was done or said. Let's move beyond that. We're bigger, we're better, we're brighter, we're blessed, we're alive. And that's not because we did anything to deserve that. It's just because of the goodness. It's just because of the grace of God. All right? Always remember that when you walk the street, is the grace of God that is keeping you and I. There's nothing that we could have done to deserve it. There's no special one around here. It's just the grace of God that keeps us alive. It's just the grace of God that keeps us clothed in our right minds. It is very easy for us to lose it. Don't say it could never be you. Don't say I could never be him. Anything that happened to one can happen to all. We are not immune. None of us. Okay, darling. I see a message. So pop up in the chat over there. Okay, okay. Comment. Comment. Okay. So that's the okay. All right. No, I can't listen to this right now. I cannot listen to this audio. All right. So Facebook, I'm gonna close you out first, and then I'm gonna close out YouTube. Normally I close out YouTube first, and then I close out Facebook. So I have to kind of, juggle it around so everybody feels good. All right. So I saw Light and Shoe, I saw Angela, I saw a couple of you. I want to thank all of you and those who subscribe. Please remember to share. Please remember to like the page, and thank you so much everyone on Facebook. Have yourselves a wonderful afternoon, and we will definitely be talking. I'll close out YouTube afterwards. God bless you. Stay safe. Bye. I love y'all. Remember that. I love you. Love yourself and love each other. Take care. Bye-bye. Ah, man. All right, there goes Facebook. Let me take a passing glance now at YouTube. All right, who's here? Who's here? And who's here? Who's here? And who's here? The capital. Me. All right, so let me look in this chat. No, I don't speak your language, honestly. Let me look for this person. I see a comment from you before. I'm looking for an. It's all right. Let's see you. All righty. Think I did what I needed to do right there. All right, thank you so much, Angela, for working so tirelessly for me today. I will have to put some more moderators on, all right, because sometimes I can't look at the comments on both phones at the same time. Sometimes I'll miss things. Sometimes there are things that I don't want to be in the comment section. So I want to thank you so much for doing such an awesome job today, controlling everything for me. I truly, truly appreciate that. If you have not yet followed my YouTube channel, please go and do so. I would love that. I would appreciate that. All right. All right. So you all be good to yourself. You all take care. And remember, love is the word. Remember, God is love. And like up the live now, man. Give me a thumbs up on the live. I want to go and with me. But this not look bad still, because I have 49 people and I have 31 thumbs up. So it come like the most. I want to give me thumbs up. If you have not thumbs up the live yet, click the X and press the thumbs up button and come back. I need to see 49 thumbs up. Come. On the treat my good man. On the seminar going on YouTube now. See me start come on YouTube now. And I go on a live this is my third live for the week on YouTube now. Show me some love, man. Treat me better than that. Thumbs up the live. What? What happened? Thumbs up the live. Just kidding. Feel free to do whatever you want to do. It's no biggie. All right, but I'm just kidding. So y'all be good to yourselves. Take care. And what can I say? Catch you on another one. And thank you so much for coming through. I will try my best to come more often on YouTube. I need to get me a new phone because this phone make me look a little funny, make me look kind of picture not too clean, but the phone screen have a problem. But I have to use this other phone for Facebook, and this is the phone that I'd use if I'm receiving a call. This one will do a better job, but I can't do it because this is the one that I'd receive the calls on. All right, so until I get the next phone, and I forgot go and look for me no look too bright and too clean, yeah. But you don't know say lady be clean and nice from long time, don't it? Give me two more thumbs up. Let me get it to 35. We have 42 people here. I need 2 thumbs up. Let me get the thumbs up to 35. Give me 2 thumbs up before I go. 32. May I wait? May I look? I need 2 thumbs up. Take it to 35, and I promise I'll come back later and give you all another live. Give me 2 thumbs up over here, and I'll come back later and do another live, maybe around 8:39. Give me 2 thumbs up. When I give me the 2 thumbs up, may I go pout, may I go vex, may I go throw a tantrum like Trump. Come down. May I go throw a chew. All right. Anyways, guys, it was wonderful being here with you. I have to run. My lunch time is completely out. I have 15 minutes to get to where I'm going. The drive is not 15 minutes though, so I'm good. The drive is about 8 minutes, so I'm good. So take care. I'm going to talk to y'all later. May get one out of it, so may I get another one? I want to get 35 thumbs up. Am I going to get another one? Yes or no? No? All right. What? Hello. All right. And bless upon yourself. We'll talk later. Take care, everybody. Have a good afternoon and be safe. Okay? All right. Thank you for the 2 thumbs up. That takes me to 35. I sincerely appreciate it. All right. Thank you all so much. We'll talk. Jesus. We'll talk later. Take care. Bye-bye.